continuing look at the many Millennium projects happening around the county, we go to Whites of Appleton, the family firm in charge of the restoration of the bell tower at St James Church at Little Milton, and watch them as they rehang the bells.
As individual villages and towns celebrate the Millennium, and some of these projects have been to rehang or restore their existing bells, or perhaps put new bells in the tower. And what really got it off the ground was the fact that the governing body of bell ringers, the Central Council of Church Bell Ringers, a national thing, approached the lottery people about having grants from the lottery. And so they established a Millennium Lottery Fund specifically for bells, and as a result £3 million were allotted for rehanging and producing new bells for various towers around the country. We had our share of that work, obviously, and we've worked all over the country. At Little Milton, the bell frame is in not too bad a condition, and we're restoring it at the moment. And this is the church's Millennium project in that village. But all the bell fittings, the bits that the bell hung on, for instance this piece called the headstock, was timber. They were all rotten and the bells were unsafe as they hung in the bell frame. So we took the bells down to the ground, we shipped them out to the bell foundry to be tuned or retuned, back to, in fact in this case, to the foundry where they were cast back in the middle of the last century. And when they were having been retuned, they came back to us, and we've made all these new parts to hang the bells. And in this test rig we hang each bell, and if everything's okay, that's it. We hand the job back to the parish and it's all ready to ring on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day for the new Millennium. The jobs have got to be completed by 31st of December this year, so the bells can be rung at 12 noon on New Year's Day. As a bell ringer, as well as a bell hanger, I will be ringing as usual at midnight on New Year's Eve at Appleton. 20 minutes before midnight the clock will strike midnight, and then we'll ring in the new year, in this case the new Millennium, with about 20 minutes ringing afterwards. And I'm sure that it's going to be a wonderful occasion when you think all the bells in the country will be ringing at the same time.
Right, we've delivered the bells back to Little Milton Church this morning, the 6 bells in all, and we're in the process of pulling them up the tower at the moment. This is the last bell to go up. We've already got 5 up there. Once they're all in position in the tower, we then got to pull the wheels up and clappers and all the fittings and bolt that onto the bells. That'll take us the rest of today. And then we'll come back tomorrow or the next day and fix on the pulley wheels and ropes and try everything out, so the bells will be in time to ring for Christmas.